Placentation. A placentation is the arrangement of ovules on the placenta. So what is placenta? A placenta is a cushion-like structure present in the ovary. Inside the ovary, a cushion-like tissue or structure is present, that is called as placenta. On the placenta, number of ovules, sometimes only one ovule is also present. So here the arrangement of ovules on the placenta, it is called as a placentation. The placentation types, here different types of placentations are there. Here mainly here 5 types of placentations. A placentation is the arrangement of ovules on the placenta. Arrangement of ovules in the placenta, and here the placentation types. First one is marginal placentation. A marginal placentation. So what is marginal placentation? The ovules are attached on the ventral suture. In the ovary, here in the ovary one ridge is formed, or here marginal placentation generally it is observed in the pea plants. A marginal placentation generally observed in the pea plants or leguminous plants or fabaceae plants. Here on the margin of on one margin, it is ovary, here the carpel is having one ridge. So it is the ridge. On this ridge, on this margin, here the ovules are arranged on 2 rows, 2 alternate rows. Here the ovules are arranged on one margin or on the ridge. So it is ovary. Here style and stigma is also present. So it also, here in this marginal placentation, the ovules are arranged on the margin and they are arranged in 2 alternate rows. So this type of placentation we can easily observe in the legume fruits or pods in pea plant or in fabaceae members or in the pulses giving plants. If the fruit is splitted into 2 parts longitudinally, so we can easily observe the placentation also. Here the ovules develop into seeds after fertilization. So the same arrangement is observed in the fruit also. Here it is ovary, on the margin or on one ridge, the seeds are arranged in 2 alternate rows. So it is a marginal placentation. It is a common characteristic feature of fabaceae members or leguminaceae family members. And the second one is axial placentation. Axial placentation. In the axial placentation, the ovules are arranged in the axis or in the axial part. Here for example, the ovary is composed of 3 carpels. So it is one carpel and it is also one carpel. It is also one carpel. So the 3 carpels are fused. Syncarpus ovary, Syncarpus gynoecium. Here the septa are formed. So between the 2 carpels, the septa or one wall is formed. So the walls are present. It is an axial place or axial plane. In the axis, here the placenta is present in the axial part or in the axial position. So on this axis, here number of ovules are arranged. So the ovules are arranged on the axis or in the axial position. It is the placenta. On the placenta, number of ovules are arranged. So here generally in multicarpellate ovary or in the multicarpellate gynoecium, this type of placentation is observed. Here it is multilocular. Multilocular means here it is, in this case here it is having 3 carpels and 3 chambers. So generally the number of carpels, number of chambers or locules equal. Sometimes it is varying, but it is a tricarpellate, trilocular ovary, and the ovules are arranged on the axis. So it is axial placentation. Generally it is observed in the lemon, tomato. The lemon tomato, this type of ovules arrangement or placentation is observed. And the third type of placentation is parietal placentation. So parietal placentation. In this placentation, the ovary is composed of 2 or more carpels, but the carpels are, after the fusion also, only one locule is formed. The ovary is composed of, here for example, 3 carpels. The 3 carpels are fused, but the walls are not formed, or partial walls are present. They are the partial walls. So on the partial walls or incomplete walls, here these are the incomplete walls. So these incomplete walls are bearing the ovules. So here cushion-like tissue or the placenta tissue is present here. So in ovary, one placenta or more placenta are also present. Here only one placenta. On this placenta all the ovules are arranged. But here more placenta are also present. Here the ovules are arranged. So it is unilocular. Tricarpellate, one carpel, second carpel, third carpel. Here 3 carpels. It is composed of 3 carpels, but due to the not formation of walls, here it becomes a single locule or only one chamber. So partial walls are present. The septa are absent or walls are absent. Only one locule, unilocular ovary. The ovules are arranged on the placenta or on the partial walls. So this type of condition is observed in the mustard and cucumbers. Cucurbitaceae family members. It is the characteristic placentation of Cucurbitaceae family members and Brassicaceae family members also, like mustard. A parietal placentation is it is commonly observed in the Cucurbitaceae family members and Brassicaceae family members like mustard plant also. So the fourth one is here free central placentation. Fourth type of placentation is free central placentation. Here in axial placentation, the ovary is composed of number of carpels and number of locules are also present, but the ovules are arranged on the axis. Here also in free central placentation also the ovules are arranged on the axis, but the axis is free. It is not attached to the walls. Here carpels, here it is one carpel, it is also one carpel, so 3 carpels. Sometimes some number of carpels are also present, but all are fused, syncarpous condition. Only one locule. Here the walls are not formed, so walls are absent, or due to the degeneration of walls or septa, here it becomes a unilocular ovary. That is tricarpellate or sometimes multicarpellate also, but due to the disintegration or degeneration of the walls or septa, it becomes a unilocular, only one chamber. And here the axis, in the axial position, the placenta is present. On this placenta, number of ovules are arranged or attached. Number of ovules are attached on the placenta. Placenta is situated in the axial position, and it is the ovary is composed of number of carpels fused, but it becomes a only unilocular, one chamber. So here the axis is not fused with the walls. Here there are no walls. That's why it is the center is free. That is called as free central placentation. So So the central axis part or placenta is free. It is not attached to the walls. That is free central placentation. So this type of placentation is observed in the dianthus plant and primrose. Dianthus and primrose plants are showing this type of placentation. And the fifth one placentation is basal placentation. A basal placentation, it is generally observed in the Asteraceae family members. Asteraceae or Compositae. In Asteraceae family members are sunflower family. In sunflower family, this type of placentation is observed. Here, the ovary is composed of only one carpel, monocarpellate, unilocular. Only one chamber is present. On the basal part, the placenta is present on the basal position. So on this placenta, here only one ovule is present. It is ovule. So ovule is attached on the basal portion. The placenta is present on the basal part, and only one ovule is present in this type of ovaries or in these plants. Only the ovary contains only single ovule. The single ovule is attached on the placenta. The placenta is situated on the basal portion. It is basal placentation observed in sunflower, Tridox, chrysanthemum. So this type of plants are belonging to the Asteraceae family. In Asteraceae family members. So these are the 5 types of placentations. So placenta, here the placentation is the arrangement of ovules on the placenta. So what is placenta? Placenta is the cushion-like structure. So on this placenta, the ovules are attached. So different types of placentations were discussed. First one is marginal placentation. So on the margin, the ovules are attached on the 2 rows. And the second one is axial placentation. So on the axis, the ovules are attached. Next, third one is parietal placentation. Here only the ovules are attached on the partial walls. So the walls are not completely formed. And the fourth one is free central placentation. The center is or axis is free. And basal placentation, the ovules are attached on the here basal portion. Only one ovule is attached on the basal portion. So these are the 5 types of placentations.